What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Cookie DAO today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 21st day of September, and here we are sitting at about 13.37 cents, 8 hours and 40 minutes left in the day here. Oh, and in the week as well. This is the weekly time frame. I'm happy that the week has come back up to close this way. We'll see. 8 hours and 40 minutes is a lot of time. We can definitely move down. But ideally, we'd close here or higher. That'd be a really good look. Again, the fact that we came all the way down earlier this week, almost engulfing last week's candle from the opening price, coming back up like this and closing here, I think it's a very positive signal, especially in conjecture with what we've developed over the past couple of weeks. So I very much believe that Cookie DAO has found its low. We're expecting incredible movement to happen over the coming weeks and over the coming months. By the end of this year, I think we're going to be at some fantastically higher prices. I want to look at the daily time frame. I want to look at some other stuff, and then we'll come back out to this weekly look. Okay, so let's actually look at the 1 hour. I'll look at the daily real quick. I didn't. My voice just cracked. That was kind of bad. I'm sick right now, you guys. So it's not good. Up 6.4%. Nice to see. We're looking at this on a 1 hour time frame here. 13.3 cents. The MACD looks like it's crossing up to go to the upside. The stochastics look bullish as well, and the RSI also looks bullish. So this is good. This implies, I think, we have immediate growth to happen over the coming days, over the coming week even. Looking at this on a 4 hour time frame, we are finding support here at the oversold zone, getting higher lows. You're not getting oversold. You're not getting overbought, to be fair, but you are getting higher lows, which is nice. I would expect that we get oversold, or sorry, overbought today. If not by the end of today, then sometime tomorrow. Again, we have about 8.5 hours left in this day. It's very possible that we rally a lot higher. I mean, we could even come back down, but hopefully not. I mean, this looks pretty damn good. Stochastic suggests that we have higher to go. The MACD crossing right here bullishly suggests that we have higher to go as well. Higher lows in the MACD. Basically a double bottom there in the price on closing prices. Double bottom there on the stochastics. I very much do believe that we have higher to go, you guys. This is great. This is awesome. Yeah, Cookie DAO is showing some life, man. We're getting a little bit of volume. I love to see it. Let's look at this from a relative low to high. Golden ratio. Yeah, decent. Get above 13.7 cents. Get above 14 cents. That would very much validate that this is the low area and that we are moving higher. I think that would be great. I might have to buy some more Cookie DAO, you guys. I wasn't expecting to do that or say that, but I think I might have to buy some Cookie at these prices. I was waiting to see if we would go lower or not. I wasn't anticipating that we'd go lower, but I was really waiting for confirmation that we would not go lower. And this reaction that we're seeing right now today is very validating to the idea that not only have we found the low here, but that we've got a higher low here. Ultimately, if we want to validate that this is the low, we're going to need to get above this high. Okay, we need to get above about, what price is that? About 17.3 cents. Once we get above about 17.3 cents, we officially validate that the low is in. Okay, that'd be my expectation. Looking at this here, from a high to a low, high there to a low here. 236 rejection, double rejection. You didn't even get down to the 069. That's actually bullish, right? It's bullish enough bouncing from it, but it's bullish, even more bullish to not interact with it and come up like this. Bullish engulfing candle today to end the week. Dragonfly doji to end the week here as well. Let's just see how we do, but I think by the end of this week, I think by the end of this next 8 hour, 35-minute period, we should be moving up and then having a nice close here. That'd be really good to see. Looking at this, how's the month look on that note? The month looks good. You guys, we really stand to have a bullish engulfing month here. Like if by the end of this month, if by the end of the month, you guys, over the next 9 days now, 9 days, 8 hours, we can close above 17.3 cents, I think that would look really, really good. That's a good goal. We're only at 13.3 cents. We're not that far away. Close above 17.3 cents over the next 9 days. Do it. If we do that, that's a very powerful signal. Not only that the low is in, but that we're ready to move higher right now to new all-time highs, okay? When it comes to moving to new all-time highs, we look at this high here, the current all-time high, to the low. Oh, that was not the low. Come on now. High to low. The expectation would be that we see $1.65 to $3.90, okay? Which I know sounds crazy. For a lot of people, especially the people that come out and say price targets like that will never happen, or you sound crazy, or you're just promoting BS for clicks, whatever. I would bet most of them either they're just haters, which is fine, right? If you're a hater, you're a troll. That's what you do for fun. Okay, I don't get it, but that's fine. Or more likely, you're inexperienced novices and it's your first cycle and you've just never seen moves like that before, which is kind of strange for Cookie DAO specifically because this thing's already made a 40x move, right? When we talk about going to $1.65 to $3.90 by the end of October, understand, it was November 25th. About a month and a half later, we were up 42x. Now, of course, there's been more token unlocks. Of course, the prices we'd go to would be a higher market cap. But in contrast to that, there are also more investors now, more holders, more people aware of Cookie. There's also, even without the more holders, right? Maybe there's people that bought the highs, they sold out because they're bored and they don't know, and they caught on to the next big project, whatever it is. Aster, which by the way, stay away from Aster, you guys. No offense, but it's probably going to dump. There is more awareness. There's more awareness. And awareness, what that really means is, first off, you get people who buy at the low prices, who have conviction. You establish diamond hands, right? People who research the project and understand the fundamental value there. But awareness also means that whenever you move up, people are going to be watching you. People who've been watching you, who thought about buying you but didn't, might have bought you, sold for a loss, blah, blah, blah. Then they're going to be like, oh my God, it actually is pumping. It's going to go to these targets that this crazy guy on YouTube was talking about all along. Here it goes. It's going to cause FOMO. Awareness, the most powerful thing about awareness really is the FOMO factor, which fear of missing out. That's what FOMO means. For those of you that don't know, I think we all know that by now, right? But that's like terminology 101 for technical analytics and for investing, trading, whatever. Awareness brings FOMO, and FOMO is what brings these crazy, crazy pumps, man. Crazy, crazy pumps, right? Because you only move up as people are buying. And who's buying at a 40x? Who's buying at a 20x off of like over a month's move, right? People who are FOMOing, people who are panic buying because they know how voluptuous of an opportunity this is here. I very much expect that as we move higher, even though, yes, this move was with a lower market cap, and we were going to be making this move with a higher market cap, there's more attention now. It's going to help us move higher. That's all I'm trying to say. And the expectation here would be that at the very least, by the end of October, we're at $1.65. At the very most, by the end of October, we're at $3.90. Maybe even in the beginning of November. That's the target area, okay? And then as we progress further into the cycle, further into the year, we should, I very much do believe that by the end of this year, Cookie DAO will close around $10, if not higher than $10, or maybe even just below there. Okay, so if we're looking at this here, the current price, come on now, from here, by the end of the year, you guys, we're talking about a 50x or more. Crazy stuff, right? Like, let's put this into perspective, okay? Let me make sure I've got the right measurement because I think I'm off by a little bit. Yeah, I'm up a little bit. Let's put it down. Let's be fair. Right there, okay? Let's put this in perspective. First off, let's say that I'm wrong, because we're painting a story here. It's a fairy tale. Let's paint this conservatively, okay? I think $7.50 to $10 is going to happen by the end of December. I very much do. At the latest, by the end of January. But let's say I'm wrong. Let's say we're at $3.90 by the end of December. Okay, fine. That's a 29.3x. Now let's pretend that you bought right here, okay? Because you can, because the price is right here, right now. And let's pretend that you don't sell the high. Maybe the price goes here, but you don't sell the high by the end of the year. So what do? You sell maybe at a lower price, maybe at a 20x, maybe even at the next level down, the 1 for, which is a 17.7x, okay? Super conservative. I'm not trying to, if this to you seems like I'm blowing smoke or buttering the bread, trying to pump your emotions full of hopium, I'm making it conservative, okay? 40x move in what took a month and a half. I'm talking about a 17x move on the same exact asset over 3 months. 3 months and a couple weeks, okay? I'm being conservative, I promise you. This is my 10th year doing technical analysis, being involved in crypto. I promise you, I'm not just saying these things. If I wanted to be bullish, I want to be a moon boy, I could say, we're going to $100 by the end of the year. We might go to 100 by the end of the cycle. But anyways, I'm getting away from the point. A 17x, if you don't even have $1,000 to your name, that's probably a good bit of money to you, right? You could put $100 in, which I can't imagine that anybody in the world right now cannot manage to save $100 between now and the next week. You could put $100 in and turn it into $1,700 conservatively. Okay? That's rent, that's groceries. It's a lot of gas. Might be a good payment towards your next vacation. It'll get you there, at least as far as flights go. Flights are kind of expensive. Maybe not that expensive, but it'll buy the Airbnb. You still got to buy food and all the other stuff. That's a good bit of money. $100 to $1,700, perfect. What if we amp it up a notch? Ramp it up. $1,000. Maybe you've never had more than $10,000 in your life, and that's a lot of money to you. And if that is, $1,000 could conservatively is the key word here, turn into $17,700. Wild. That's life-changing. Scale it up more for the crazy people out there that want to put 10K in, 100K in. Scale it up more. Serious potential with this thing, you guys. Conservative. Now let's pretend you do this proper. Let's say it does go to $10 by the end of the year. And instead of selling at $10, because nobody's going to sell the absolute high, maybe you sell at $7.75. 100 turns into $5,700. 1,000 turns into $57,000, almost $58,000. You see where I'm going with this? Crazy potential, crazy opportunity right now. I highly doubt that by the end of the year, we're at anything less than $7.56. I really do expect they're at $10. By the end of the cycle, we'll be at even higher prices. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes. It's a fantastic opportunity right now. And I told you guys I was thinking about buying some earlier in this video. I'm just making a selling point for myself at this point. So if you don't buy some, that's okay. More for me, more for the people that do. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. The RSI is pretty neutral, no directional heading there. The stochastics are actually kind of bullish if they bounce here. We've had these kind of bounces before, but I would think we come down a little bit lower. It's just so weird. Because what a bullish day this is. Let's wait and see how the day ends, but if the day closes here or higher, I'd very much believe that we are moving up more. That we found support at prior resistance, prior support, and we're going to move up more. The MACD would then cross the zero and we move up more. It's very possible that we can move down. We're at a point where we could reject a little bit, I suppose. Let's see how the day ends, okay? We'll talk about Cookie DAO tomorrow again, maybe even later today if there's some crazy price action that takes place in the next 8 hours and 26 minutes. But I got nothing else for you guys. By the way, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. If we move lower, everything I said is still true. It's just at a better price. If we move lower, that doesn't mean, oh my God, the sky's falling. This guy led me astray. I made the wrong decision and now my money's going to zero. Maybe I'm leading you astray a little bit because now at this point, instead of buying here, it's down. You lose. You're in the red a little bit. But understand that if I'm confident buying here, I don't care if it goes lower. Go lower. Get a lower low. Whatever. We can buy more. You feel dumb at the moment. And then once the price goes to this area that you've expected it to go to anyways, as long as you hold through, you have conviction, you'll be rewarded. You'll feel smart about it, right? People, what if we drop from 13 cents now to prices below 10 cents? You'll feel dumb. You won't talk about it. And then when the price is at 23 cents, when the price is at $1, when the price is at $3, $4, $5, you tell your friends about it, they're going to be like, how are you so smart to buy there? The difference is time. That's all it is. And conviction. If you don't have conviction, what's going to happen is you buy here, it comes down, you're going to panic sell. So what you need is to build, and I'm talking about this not because I think it's going to happen. I'm talking about it in case it happens, because if you don't address the lower side, I remember what it's like whenever I first got into crypto, and I would listen to people make price predictions, and the price would go just a little bit lower than what they said, or they said it's going to go up, and then the next day it goes down, but then a week later it goes up. If it doesn't go exactly how they're talking about it in the video, you don't know what to do. You feel panic. I don't want people to feel panic. If it doesn't do exactly what I'm talking about in this video, don't feel panic. And the best way to not feel panic, the best way to build conviction is to read about this project. Read the white paper. Go on Cookie DAO, cookie.fun, right? Look them up. Do your research. Ask Grok. If you can't find it yourself, ask Grok. He'll help you. Or Grok will help you. Grok's not a he. Hit the like button. Subscribe. That'll help me. Take care. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.